Best, like.
Yeah, even his old videos slap, bro.
I ain't even seen him yet.
Bro, old ones are. He has a video of Phase 1.
Yeah. That's not that old though.
No, that was from like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, Phase on the map.
Barskie and Pharoh is now live.
You say that?
Yeah.
Man,
Oh, that looks good too.
I'm trying to put this fucking seat back. Shit crazy. But yeah, I was screenshotting some of that shit. Be there, head on it.
It's like right in front of the cord. You push your feet out.
No, I ain't gonna fuck with it. But I was screenshotting some of his shit.
That's dope. Yeah. I think my favorite thing that B-Dell talks about is probably the etymology of different words and stuff. I know a lot of other people go over that, but
that's heavy. My pops, all he talked about was etymology. Like we bought him an etymology dictionary for Christmas.
That's dope.
That's how like deep he was in it.
That's
he like
dope.
This is what I want.
Yeah.
But it's a nice one too. Cause that shit matter, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I was looking up the shit like as he talking, I'm hurry up, cause he would be like, he'll say something like the crystalline manifested. I'd be like, hold on,
Yeah.
damn, that shit on point. Like he used it correctly. I'm thinking he just making shit up. Like
Right. He speaks so fast. It's like sometimes you think he might be bullshit, but it's like I was saying the other day. People that speak that fluently usually don't be bullshitting, bro.
Facts. It's coming from, they already got it. It's already downloaded.
Yeah, it's either downloaded or they've been thoroughly indoctrinated already. But I don't think it's the latter. I feel like, well, I mean, it's to an extent it's indoctrination, but it's not like negative, you know?
You said it was Scout something. What was it again?
Key Scout 310. All one word.
I'm trying to open up these books real quick. Like, bro, the amount of people when I shared that post was like, I could count on my hand how many people do this. I said something. It was a picture of some guys with big old stacked books, and they was like all at a round table, and it was on my Facebook. Yeah. So in the comments, you see how many people was like, "Oh, I'm coming down there. I'm gonna come on the podcast." I'm like, everybody's saying the same shit, and then people be like in my inbox, you know, no names, but a couple people talking about, yeah, bro, I want to come down there and talk about some real deep shit, like some real woke shit. And I'm like, well, no, not deep, but woke. I'm like, man, it gotta be deep. Woke ain't enough. Woke shit get you hurt. I ain't fucking with that.
Yeah, the social stuff is cool, but it needs to be like spiritual.
Yeah, they want to talk about like 9/11 and shit.
Yeah, so it's cool. If you got some new information, everybody's already heard all the
Illuminati talk.
Yeah, like we've been on that for 20 years, bro.
Yeah, like for real, almost 20 years now, bro.
That's crazy. I remember being in elementary school hearing conspiracy theories about 9/11.
What? That's crazy. Elementary is crazy.
Yeah, and my aunt's husband, or her boyfriend at the time, worked in the World Trade Center when the shit happened.
My mom worked in the World Trade Center.
That's
all
crazy.
The people that, like, I knew some of these people that died. That's how crazy it is. Like, rest in peace, Miss Ava, man. She was real nice to me when I used to go to my mom's job on the 180 whatever floor, and I remember the floor below, because we could walk on the steps to get to the floor under us, but it was a cafeteria. Bro, they had the best bagels. That's what made me like bagels to this day.
That's crazy.
But damn, Miss Ava, she had a son that was around my age. Like, when they brought their kids to work, she brought her son. That was my dog. And we got to walk around anywhere on the floor. Wow. Like just walk around the whole shit and look through the window. Like, this shit was crazy, bro. I remember being up there looking down, and it's so far. Like, damn. And then we did a tour. They took us to the roof just to see the roof. Shit was crazy. And then when that bitch got knocked down, I had just moved here, and I went to Old Town in 5th grade, and I watched it, bro. And my mom, when I came home, she was just, bro, it was so sad. You feel me? Like, That shit deep. 9/11. She don't like 9/11. That time of year. But look, that's some of the books. That's a York.
Oh, you got all the PDFs.
York. Yeah, these the ones. Pops got he got the physicals.
But still, where'd you find PDFs? Just online for free? Or you had to buy them?
Nah, I just searched hard, and then when I found them, I was like, oh. And I got some of them come from a Discord. Like some of these are like I haven't even tapped into these yet, but a lot of these is Discord.
That's one thing we should do on here. Is
like
go
that
over
one,
different books.
that one, that one, that one, that one. That should say sex magic. I've been had
Luciferian Tantra and sex magic. That's that Crowley is and shit.
Michael Ford. That sound like a nigga related to Jeff. Bruh. Film production is in here under occult.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
When I seen that shit, I'm like, playing with symbols. Playing with people's minds.
Man.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, I think we should really do we should have a whole series just on Dr. York teachings.
Look, your shit right there first.
That's dope.
It's supposed to be a control panel here. I don't know what's going on. So, let's talk about that video with York. Supposed to come home. They not letting him home.
They're definitely not.
They basically, from what Rod Hayes is saying is, Big Mama say put it on public record. And I'm thinking, that mean y'all forcing people's hand. Somebody got to go get him. Show up. Here I am. Thank you. You feel me?
Break him out or
Not even break him out, but it's just some type of to me, I think it has to be some type of ceremony. The proper people ain't came and showed up. And I think because all paperwork is paperwork, they're nah, bro, y'all gotta come get y'all chief. Think about it. Think about it. Come get him. You want him? Come get him. What we gonna do? Send him in a limousine? That's how I look at it. They're not gonna hand him over and just let him free. Come get him. If somebody walk up there and be like, I'm here for this, they might let him out.
Why were they saying that they're going to release him early? Remember, I didn't really see the whole video.
Because of his status.
Okay.
Because he was forced to take a plea. He was he was drugged. He said he was barely eating. He don't know what he was signing. This nigga was talking. This was 5 years ago. He sounded like he could talk very well.
Yeah.
You feel me? But what they fail to realize is last year I was in the clubhouse with FaZe and them, and I was in a couple of groups. Everybody started from Grab a Gang. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this shit worldwide now. How deep this was. You was in there.
Yeah.
Grab a Gang turned into so many other platforms. So, what's the name of it was a girl who was helping Grab a Gang and she broke off. She got mad and did her own thing, but I went into her shit. Forbidden something. I'm trying to find it real quick. Her Discord. But anyway, she had a room and it was Dr. York's daughter in there. Biological daughter, one of the girls from the land. A couple other of his captains or whatever. They was just talking about shit. What's going on. They was saying that this was just last year that he's being starved. His teeth fell out. He got a couple teeth left. He looked horrible from what they were saying. He is not having a good time physically. You feel me? But that what I heard Rod Hayes play, which was supposedly an audio or phone call from 5 years ago, he sounds just like he do on the lectures.
Really?
Yeah, well, what they don't realize is, yeah. He talking having a good spirit on that call with what they just played.
Yeah.
That made me have hope. You feel me? Damn. He's like, yeah, man. I already told them that they need to come get me out. So this was going on. And the video kept cutting. It'll pause and then Rod to come in and be like, can y'all hear me? Because his video going out So he thinking that the stream is going out, but I guess it's just the audio.
Right.
But
man, you know, and something tells me that they're trying to keep Dr. York in there because all these other revolutionaries that follow his doctrine,
they're gonna fold under him.
Well, yeah, but they're also getting rounded up under the same charges like Rashad Jamal.
So what actually happened with Rashad Jamal?
Rashad Jamal's in jail for literally, they think that he started a cult, that his school that he has online is a cult, and they're like blatantly calling it a cult too. Yeah, like blatantly.
I can control it now.
Yeah, they're blatantly calling it a cult, and I just don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I think it's pretty crazy. Like, why would they, if they don't consider people like Rashad Jamal
a threat,
a real threat, then why go through such?
Because to me, I think it's more, if you start a militia, it's just physical.
Right.
All right, y'all, we protecting our land and our trust, and if anybody comes in here, we can stop them. You know, what we got going on in here is no problem. Like some of these guys, these Texans or these white people who have these militias, it's like, yeah, we're fine. Just like Black Panthers, sure, we're fine. And then they pay attention, and then they hack their phones, and then they put a mole up in there, they put a homeboy close to you, and then they watch you for a while, and they say, oh no, they getting high, they fucking girls, they ain't on there, they ain't talking about nothing about the past,
right?
You know, they just doing their thing, they holding it down, that's fine. But then when you start talking about who you really are, and like teaching people, like, bro, this reality, you don't even have to bend to it. Watch this. People going in court, walking out of court. People just having, like, what's the word? Natural, like supernatural events. When that stuff start happening, and then they start telling you like about chakras and watch this, bro, the stars on this day, and like things that's out of control. Physical, they know when you only working on the physical level, we the biggest physical, meaning America,
right, or
any government. If you in that said jurisdiction, whatever jurisdiction you're in, the jurisdiction is bigger.
Right. So
they feel like this is just me coming up with my own opinion. They feel like because it's physical, we could fight. We could bully y'all physically if we wanted to.
Right.
We just ain't gonna do that because the people might rile up and then bring attention to y'all or what y'all doing. So we don't want to fight y'all because then people are like, who are they fighting? Oh, I might want to be on that. Then the people get to choose who they want to be with because there's a fight. Any type of altercation, you can either stay out of it or choose a side. So they rather force people to stay out of it because there's no side to choose. Now, if you want to talk spiritual and you want to talk etymology and you want to talk about spells, physical, the metaphysical and the physical, you feel me, the mental and the spiritual, then it's like it's just like a dance. If we were teaching people to dance and all we had to do was dance and wake people up, they would be mad because everybody can't do it. It's like, wait, how do I disrupt this? But when we're talking on a violent level, on the lower vibration, it's easy. Oh shit, destruction? Man, what? Watch. A new gun just dropped yesterday. Right. You feel me? Yeah. So yeah, I feel like that's why when he's talking and not just doing what like he's doing, like working out, eating right, talking, but actually telling people like, look, bro, one day it's gonna happen. Like that scares them, cause sometimes these influencers and this new, you know, we gotta watch how we talk now, and it's becoming normal for us to all speak in code.
It really is. I say unalived in person.
Do like that?
Now.
This is some layers of shit.
Yeah, I say unalived in person, bro.
Yeah. So we watching how we speak. We not manifesting bullshit no more. Niggas won't say. They say the jab.
Right.
They say, oh, he's watching too much corn.
Right. Great.
Yeah. Like yeah. Crazy. So like when we talking about like the man, right, we saying different things now, and it's like it's moving so fast. it's easy for us because we grew up in Ebonics and codes, and his name ain't his government. No black person goes by their government. I don't know one dude besides Rashawn Temple who goes by his government. Everybody else is goddamn YBF or High Def or Lil this or Glizzy.
Oh my god.
Or Cash. And these people I know, you feel me? Niggas named Lil Baby. Like, come on. Nobody's named John. Like,
that's nuts.
Even my boy name ain't John. His name John. You feel me?
That's
but
right,
yeah, bro, shit just it's switching up, and it's good. It's good money right now, according to B Dell. What he talking about? Like with the collapse of, I know. Okay, I was playing devil's advocate, and I was trying to tell Quee, cause I be trying to teach her all the time. I'm teaching her every day. I ain't gonna lie, she be on it.
Yeah.
Nowadays, a couple of. And this is another thing. Instead of saying, I say psilocybin instead of saying the other word now.
Right.
You feel me? Because it's more like accepted.
Yeah.
Even if it's known, when they look that up, it shows the positives versus
medical.
Versus you looking this up and it being like, eh.
Yeah.
So like a couple of psilocybin meetings that me and her done had, I see the change. I be like, wow. Like I walk in and motherfucker looking at the 42 laws of my eye. I'm like,
okay.
Yeah, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
You feel me? But that's how you lead. You lead by example. You don't just be like, do this, do this, do this. They want to see how it make you feel. Right. And they're like, because energy translates. You feel me? Yeah. You walk in a room with mad people with a good vibe. Man, y'all niggas cheer up, man. Yeah, y'all lost the game.
That's
you
true.
gonna cheer them up.
When I first met Naomi, she did not like anime, and now that's all she watches.
Oh yeah,
weird.
see?
I'm like, bro, you into it more than I am.
But that's what the God of the earth do. We the walking gods, bro.
Yeah.
That's really what's going on, and
real
it's a lot
influence.
Like even with the etymology of that, that's what I really like to go into.
Yeah.
It's break down the Hebrew and the Aramaic. That's what I be going to now.
Right.
Because it's like, damn, how did the people in Hebrew, how the fuck did we code language?
That is crazy. Because language is just a series of sounds. Like, how
do you
put meaning to it? You know?
It's like,
and have other people understand.
Like,
but seriously, that's how birds and stuff talk.
Oh shit!
Birds talk with their pecks, their knocks. They don't tweet.
You do and
to talk.
Think
bro.
about no, they do tweet to talk.
Oh, it's cats who don't meow to talk to each other. They do that to speak to each other. Yeah, to us.
But cats and animals and birds, like I said this the other day. I'm gonna say it again because I ain't. It's not published online yet. But I heard this from one of my mentors. You know, the old heads, rest in peace. But he said, damn, I wish this shit could just sit back.
Right.
They said God is nature.
Mm.
And if you sit nature like a rabbit and a snake in the same vicinity, you got chaos. You got, it's a problem for that rabbit.
Right.
Or if you sit a weasel and a snake, it's a problem for that snake.
Right.
But then when you introduce man, who has both
dominion,
we have dominion. We can make the snake sit there and the rabbit sit there and no chaos happen.
That's true.
We can make it be peace.
Whether it be a cage or me separating you physically,
right.
It's gonna happen.
Or you can even hit their brain,
right,
and train this snake. Some people are snake charmers,
right.
Some people are, I would imagine they can train a rabbit. I don't know, but I'm sure somebody done did some tricks with a fucking rabbit, you know, as we gonna put in this video when I edit this. Y'all gonna see some amazing shit. But he was just saying that God is nature and we are gods in nature.
Mm.
That shit was deep. I'm like, damn.
Lowercase G's.
Yeah. So
uppercase.
Right. So when I had said this, it was because I had just pulled up on my homeboys. I was doing a live. I don't know if y'all remember the live earlier this week because I'm going daily. But it was like the first or second one. They called me like, hey, this person know you. And I'm like, no, I don't know who that is. And then she's saying my name, like my government in the back. And I'm like, They're like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna buy something from you. Goddamn, come pull up with a cover or something. Damn, come work.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm like, all right, I guess. So I finished the live and I go over there. And when I got there, bro was mad because my boy wasn't mad, but the person whose house he was mad because I pulled up. And I knew they was mad when I pulled up. And some people know why they was mad. So this nigga wasn't no bitch about it. He like, bruh, why the hell you tell him to come? I'm like, she asked me to pull up. He's like, bruh, so now she gonna leave with you. I'm like, she ain't leaving with me. What kind of party you think this is? So bro got mad, right? He started talking and voicing his opinion up in there, but he wasn't voicing it at me. He was just saying, I respect you, bro. I respect you. You know, it's levels to this shit, but damn, why he had to call your ass? And I'm like, bro, I'm not on that. Like, you feel me? Like, yeah. I'm over here doing what I'm doing. I'm good with where I'm at. Like, he don't really know. So yeah. I had to tell him. And then he calmed down. And then me and my boy left. We went to go get some food, came back. He come out the house while we outside. He like, all mad and shit. I'm leading up to a point, y'all. He all mad and shit. And he basically like, man, these bitches double team me. They about to leave, da 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 da. So they leave, and it's just us three talking. So we talking, and he over here blanking. And we like, I'm like, why you blanking? He said, cause that's the nigga in me. Mm-hmm. Like at the end of the day, I'll blank out. I might spaz out. Yeah. So I turned around and said that what I just said. Like, bro, let me just tell you something. Like, and I said it was a video. I need to insert the video right here because I literally have it on my camera because I wasn't streaming. I was just recording from the camera.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I was like, bro, I listened to this the mental shit. I said, God is nature, and man is us in nature. I said, bro, you got the ability to tell yourself not to do it, just like you got the ability to make a lion fucking bounce a ball or a bear spin a ball on his head. Right. You feel me? In a circus, these niggas is doing that shit. Yeah. Or anywhere if you put the time in it. So I'm like, bro, you got the time to learn how to control your emotions, bro. At the end of the day, you are God on earth, bro. And he like, so when I'm explaining it, he liked it. And then my homeboy piggybacked with some other shit. It was good. Yeah. He's like, nah, I don't like when you say it, bro. I like when he said it. But that's because they so close to each other. Mm-hmm. He had to have an outside person say that shit. Mm-hmm. And he respected it. Just like strangers respect you. They gonna shop with you more than your friends will. Right. But I don't know what it is about that with that outside people talking. It's like it resonate more.
It's like when your parents tell you something over and over again, but one of your friends say, hey, this is cool. And then you're like, yeah, it is cool. Like, that's the same thing.
I do want to get a job.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't want to hear it from people that are closest to you, you know?
Yeah. That shit crazy, though. It's something about that. It's like we have mental blocks.
Mm-hmm. Cognitive dissonance comes in all forms, bro.
I watched this shit with, what's the dude who helped start Def Jam?
Oh,
white guy with the beard.
Rick Rubin.
Yeah, I watched the podcast with Rick Rubin. He was talking about
that dude's a genius.
Real. But he was talking about some spiritual shit, like how every day he learns new things because he doesn't have expectations from people or anything. He's not a musician.
You realize that, right?
He's just an inventor.
He doesn't do nothing.
He don't do shit, bro. He's just
direct influencer.
Yeah, he's just
like a real influencer.
He just used his vibe. He explained it how. Mm-hmm. So he's like, bro, I don't expect people to do anything. I learn from how they treat me every time, and I don't hold it to them. They can treat me bad. I'm still gonna come back with a new slate. And I'm like, damn. So when you learning and growing, you just take that as a building block, put it up, and come back as with a new empty notebook. Right. You feel me? And the way he was so smooth about it was just like, they was like, have you ever tried this? He's like, nah, I don't drink, I don't smoke. I am very interested in shrooms. He said, I may one day change my mind and just do it one day. Just wake up and do it. Yeah. Who knows? He's like, I probably will, but I just haven't done it yet. I'm like, yo, this is a cool dude because he's not telling himself I am Rick Rubin and I do blase blah. Like I'm Barskie and I shoot videos every day. Like he doesn't have that. It's just, what do I feel like?
That's the dream of
That's freedom. Bro. That's freedom. What do I feel? He said sometimes he just fly out somewhere and just to smell a flower over there and all right. Make my way back to where I like to be. You feel me? We can't afford that. But I think this. When you start living in abundance and and versus lack. Because
Your
we
mind
live in a
state.
lack.
Yeah.
We always tell ourselves what we don't have.
What we need more
what
of.
we need. Oh, I need to make rent.
Right.
Oh, my son need to have the best Jordans. He don't need to have what I went through. We chasing things we never attract.
Right.
When you don't chase anything, you just sit back and like, hey, what's going on? Even the material comes to you.
Yep.
I'm talking about magic, bro. Like,
that's one thing you can say about when I was younger. When I was like early 20s and really didn't give a fuck about anything, no responsibilities, just out in the world doing what I fuck. Bro, I always had food, always had clothes, always had everything I needed. Rarely had to pay for anything. Things just came to you.
I mean, you do now.
I mean, true.
It feels like more work because it's
Exactly.
conscious versus the flow state where you might be driving and you be on the way to fucking Tennessee
Like you live in Theta.
and you just made it there. You like, damn, I've arrived. Where did them last 30 minutes go?
Right.
You feel me? So if we could live in Theta, like you
Mm-hmm.
said, it'll just be flow state, having good times, and then the best times would be when you look back on what you already did. Like, oh damn, I did just do that. Like Lil Murray, you seen his story? That's fire. That's fucking fire, bro.
Yeah. He lives life to where a lot of people want to be, bro.
But I also see him manifesting. He's using this is what I do, y'all. This is my secret. I use y'all's perspective to manifest my reality.
Mm.
It's easy. You just gotta start. Like I was telling my homegirl that the other day, she wanna do hair, and she's like, and I'm comparing her to my other homegirl who I didn't even realize was doing hair until she told me, like, you know I do hair. I've been quit my job. I've been doing hair. Da da da. I'm getting clients like this, paying my bills like this, and I'm just listening. Like, wow, you doing the things a lot of girls want to do, and you don't promote.
Right.
So then I'm thinking about the other girl who is starting. She does it, but she's wanting to know how to get more clients. And I'm telling her to promote because that other girl don't gotta promote. She has people like either believing in her, is the faith is there. They know she could do it, or you got to build them to know that you could do it. Because I didn't even know neither one of y'all did it, but clearly somebody knows about her and nobody knows about you. Right. So my personal advice is put it out online. You feel me? That's all I know. But I'm telling her about this shit, and I'm telling her about like molding yourself or putting yourself to a angle where people expect it, and now they are manifesting for you. Like if they think it's like social proof. If this food is good, cause all 30 of them said it's good, and I eat it, and I may not like it, I may eat it a second time and automatically like it because I just heard them say that they like it.
Right.
It's like it changes you. You feel me?
Right.
So I allow y'all to push all them beliefs, and it becomes reality. Like, bro, I remember I ain't have a car.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas like, what? You ain't got no car? Niggas be like, what? You got the hose or you got the bread? Like, oh yeah, I do. Yeah, thank you. Oop, bloop. And then here we are. I'm playing with it. You feel me? In real life, like
it's predictive programming manifest. That's really what it is.
It's like telling a little kid, man, you a bad little kid.
Right.
And now every time you come over, he want to be bad.
Or telling a kid that Santa Claus is real, so at night he thinks he hears Santa Claus on the roof.
And he loved it.
Like,
that's a fucking squirrel.
That shit is real though.
It might have really been Santa on it.
Right. I swear I heard sleigh bells. Maybe Santa exists in a fifth dimension that only kids can interact with. You know what I'm saying? Or some Santa Claus type figure. But either
and
way,
he crossed over.
Yeah.
But I definitely think it's real.
Yeah.
It's real.
For sure.
Like all that magic shit that Disney taught us was to trick us into thinking it's fake. They made us believe it because they overdid it.
Yeah.
It was like, happy. It's not all happy. You can have magic and have a bad day.
If you look in the Encyclopedia Britannica, it'll tell you from like 1920 something. It'll tell you that a unicorn is a rhinoceros, bro.
Yeah, it had one horn, and then a rhino had two.
Right.
So a unicorn is still real.
It's real. It's not.
Oh
what
no!
you think.
Didn't they say the last rhino died?
I ain't never heard that,
bro.
Real?
Young Thug just posted from jail. It was real. I looked at it.
There's no more rhinoceros. Like we've hunted them to extinction.
I think it's a specific species.
Oh.
Like the white rhino or some shit.
That's crazy.
The last male died. It was one male left.
Oh, we gotta wrap it up.
All right, but
we definitely gonna try to keep doing these at least once a week and post for y'all, cause it's definitely needed.
We don't even have to be in the studio.
For sure, we can be anywhere.
We could do that shit at the park. We could do it at the Starbucks. We could actually do it to the point where we get an audience and motherfuckers start sitting right there.
Right.
Like, where y'all gonna be next week? Oh, damn, we gotta find a big enough space.
Right.
Nah, like for real, bro.
Nah,
like
coming.
It's definitely easy.
We need to do an event here where instead of talking about music and stuff,
we talk about this. Oh,
because everybody here is interested in that shit. So we have a crowd of like 20 just to start,
and then have somebody doing the projector slideshow. What I noticed about B-Dale,
that'd be so hard.
This what I noticed,
Yeah.
Cause you know I know OBS. We can cut it off though.
He uses StreamYard, I think.
But he has slideshow prepared
for sure. Yeah.
And each slide has like 2-3 different videos. I don't know how he floats them. Maybe that's a Mac thing. Yeah. But he can actually float the video from this one to this one. He'll drag it. Yeah. And I'll be freezing, screenshotting shit like.
Yeah, he's on point with it for real. But him, the way he does stuff and the way that Dre OG do stuff is the same. The only difference is Dre's video page is always open full screen. And
yeah, B-Dale is smaller and the content is bigger. But B-Dale is more of a like what I consider like a scholar. Like we more considered scholars because we reading stuff and explaining what we read.
Right.
And Dre OG is more like
visuals,
reactions.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't do a lot of teaching. He's just bringing awareness.
Yeah.
But I think both go hand in hand.
Yeah, you really need somebody like that.
Like, that's why I like their stream. Like, him and B-Dale's stream is probably my favorite video that he's put out, bro.
I still ain't seen it.
Yeah, it's definitely the best one because it had Dre, bringing stuff to your awareness, and then B-Dale will break it down. It was like...
They was together or...
Yeah.
In the same vicinity?
No, they were streaming.
Yeah, that's why.
But the way they talk, it seems like they both live in Charlotte.
Oh, like the vernacular.
Yeah, because when you hear B-Dale talk, you're like, oh, this dude's definitely from North Carolina. Like, he says like cat.
This the one we need to get on. This is what B-Dale on.
Ancient and Mystic Order of Melchizedek. Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Look. Malachi Z. York.
Malachi. Oh, Zodok. That's what he's always saying.
That's Melchizedek.
Melchizedek.
Yeah, that's the ancient order that Jesus came through.
It's an anagram, isn't it?
His name, Malachi Z. York. When I looked at this shit, I said, that boy's slick as hell.
Yeah. Yo, what? That's
because look, it's right there, and then it's right there. Authored by Malachi Z. York. And I'm like, yo, he going into this shit. Bruh, we need to like screenshot. Who's this put a watermark over it? They put a watermark over everything. I can remove watermarks now,
guys.
He
be going in.
Don't get me wrong. I can steal your shit, sir. No. It's not yours, but you know, I ain't trying to steal nothing because it ain't mine.
Yo, that's heavy.
Yeah, check this out while we got there. All right, y'all. So look, man, make sure you follow, right? This page specifically is Barskie and Pharoh.
Right.
At the very bottom of this specific YouTube, you can find all our other pages. Blurs Explain, New Wabi and Mines, and the one with your mother. But make sure you subscribe if you ain't already subscribed, and please hit that notification bell so you are in tune when we going live or when we posting. Because guess what? We about to take this, we're going to chop it up. A couple shorts going to be dropped tonight, a couple shorts going to be dropped in the morning, and then we probably go live again next week. But hey, we appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all.